Hello, Cancer. Welcome. Weekly reading, 18th to the 24th of May for that week, 2020. And it is a general reading, so may not resonate with everybody. Well, it won't, because it can't resonate with everybody. But if you can get something out of it, we know we're on the, we've done something all right. And, yeah, just enjoy. Sit back and enjoy. Okay, so your overall theme for your reading this week, Cancer, is solitude. Alone but not lonely. Liking that. Liking that a lot. Great, we'll talk about that while I shuffle the other cards. Okay. So we've got the number 31 there. So 3 and 1 is 4, which is about building a strong foundation there. It is building a structure that is solid. And you're feeling that can be done by being on your own. So you don't necessarily need others in your life to make you feel grounded and make you feel stable, which is a really, really good energy to bring through, Cancer, because, you can really go somewhere from there. Now, it is about withdrawing into yourself a bit, but not to a point where you're actually isolating. You're actually just taking that time to feel your way through who you are and why, and those lovely bits about ourselves, those bits that we don't connect with, properly. Okay, if they come out again, we'll use them, but we'll put them back in for now. Yeah, so a very beautiful energy behind that card, Cancer. Okay, let's get this moving. Alright, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, 5 of Swords, Knight of Vesicas, Knight of Chalices, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, Maid of Chalices, 6 of Chalices, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so your overall energy, Cancer, is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a timing thing. So, and it's also saying in line with this one is that you are the master of your own destiny. You are the one that is in charge here. We think that the Wheel of Fortune, we spin the wheel and whatever we get, we get. No, that's not how it works. What it is that the fortunes go up, they go down. That's just the way it is. What it's saying is, what Spirit is wanting you to know, that as far as this timing goes, that, this is the time to be doing what you're doing. So you're on the right track there. Now, what is covering you is Temperance. Temperance can be a Sagittarius energy, but what this is saying, because looking at all the other cards, potentially, is that this is the time for you to start to sort of heal yourself, start to reconnect within yourself. You've got, it's that balance card where you've got the foot in the water and the foot on land. It is that really balancing the spiritual with the practical, balancing the emotional with the practical, bringing through your heart energy while your mind chatters on. It is all about bringing yourself into alignment, into where where your power center is. And you can do that by this, with the solitude. Okay, great. Great so far. Alright, so your mindset is the 5 of Swords, acceptance. So yes, good place for you to be at. Good way to be thinking about things is, because the 5s are quite often seen as confrontation or conflict. What this is saying is that you've accepted what's going on, so there will not be that fight. This is what was meant to happen. We've got the sun going down in the background there. She's got her eyes closed. She's accepting. She's just flowing with it. She's just sitting there with it. You've got, and with the cloth over the hands is that, to me this is you taking full accountability and responsibility for where you are at, Nice, very nice. Okay, so here we have the Knight of Vesicas, which is the Virgo energy. So it can be the Virgo energy, but it is about balance. It is about allowing, the manifestation, or, what you're trying to create, what you're trying to make into more. It is about just really having that focus, being able to, put your energy towards it. He's not holding on to that coin or that Vesica. He knows that he has the ability through his own creativity, through his own gifts, through his own magic, that he can create And that's what is happening for you at the moment. So even though this may feel a little, you know, for some it might feel a little bit, well, I don't actually want to be on my own. This is saying, you know, what's coming through is that by being alone, it's allowing you to start to build on what you've been, you know, what needs to be built upon. Now in the past there was the Knight of Chalices, so that can be a Pisces energy, but you know that is really starting to find who you are emotionally, starting, you know, coming from the innocence, the purity, the openness. So, but it's got to work its way up. You know, it's still down here. So where your emotional stability is you're working on it. You know, once it gets up to the heart space, then you're really starting to click into it. But you still have that forward movement, which is great. Lovely. Okay, in the immediate future, the Eight of Swords. So, you know, were you bound to something before it was let go of and you've moved into this being on your own situation? Because this is the energy that is there. This is the bound energy. But this, in this deck, which is beautiful, it's saying that you can release whatever it is that's kept you bound, you know, whether it's a thought, whether it's a person, whether it's a job, whether it's a situation, whatever it is, this is your, you know, this is your opportunity to release it in a constructive manner. Because we've got the whole red there, we've got a lot of passion and a lot of sort of like, it, you know, can be quite passionate. But we've also got the grounding of the earth there. So, you know, there is that, you know, you have the opportunity and the ability to really to move things on in a way that serves you and allows you the freedom to do what you need to do. So good card overall. Okay, so this is you, Nine of Swords morning. So yes, has something ended, Cancer? That you know, that you are, you know, has a relationship ended? Are you now on your own? And there's that little bit of mourning time to go through. Now the beautiful part about this, Cancer, is that this card is also about healing. This card is also about finding who you are, reconnecting with who you are. And you know, by mourning, when we mourn something, then we allow it to go, we allow it to move out of our you know, our energy field, out of our frequency. So a very good card, because it's the 9, and you know, if 10's the top, then you're on your way out of that, you're dealing with it. And by doing that, this is you in the situation, you're actually starting to open that heart. You know, that you had the night before. So that's what you were working towards. And, you know, you may have found that you haven't been that successful with that. That may be too many things were getting in the way. This is saying that you are now at the right place, in the right time, in the right frequency, in the right mindset to really start to, you know, if you see where it was in the past, it was down here, as I said before. Well, now it's up here. So you are going to move through that process. You are going to bring, you know, get that emotional connection with self and really start to feel, you know, good about, you know, who you are and where you're sitting in your life. Now your hopes or fears is the 6 of Chalices. So we do have that that connection to somebody else, you know, and that really you're wanting to bring through that vibration of a partnership, of a union of some sort with another. So, you know, even though you're alone at the moment, you are at a part where you are quite happy to be on your own, which is great because that frees up the energy to bring something else in. But you also want, you know, you would actually welcome, you know, a partner into your life. Now, if this is some, you know, if there's some of you Cancer people out there that are actually in a relationship, this can be a change to the way that relationship is done. You know, maybe there's needed to be some separation of self from the other person, you know, that you needed that time out. It doesn't mean to say it was over and it's ended, but there is that real sort of focus on you, Cancer, and what you need, and by doing that, then you can then, you know, bring through this union in a way that suits and benefits everybody. All right, so your Outcome for your reading is the Queen of Swords. So what we have, the Queen of Swords can be a Libra energy. The Queen of Swords, the masks have fallen away. There is clarity. The ideas are flowing. There is that ability to communicate. You will be able to speak and you will be heard. And that's the most amazing part of it. You've got the blue there. So that is that throat chakra. That's that ability to say what you need and what you want. So, you know, while you're going through this process from here to there, because that's the start and that's the at the end of the reading, you are, as you're moving through that, you are gathering your strength, Cancer. You are getting stronger and stronger. You are knowing yourself more and more, and you're becoming more confident and more courageous and willing to sort of to step up and let things be how they are meant to be for you. Okay, pull a couple of clarifiers. Wanted to look at the Five of Swords. I'm just going to do one on there. I'm looking at your mindset of the Five of Swords, which is acceptance. Okay, so yes, in that acceptance, you know that you can't exactly control everything. That it is really just this circle in the cycle of life. That is life. You know, we have the ups and downs as we had with the Wheel of Fortune there, and you know you are in a good spaces where you know that you can't necessarily control the outcome. It's how you are, and as you can see, there's a little bit of turbulence, but the ship is coming in. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to have a look at the Eight of Swords. I'm going to do two on there because, yes, there's a lot of energy within that card and the meaning behind that. So as I remember, it was the release card. It was about not being bound by any, you know, untying yourself from something, moving away from something, but being able to do it in a way that benefits and focuses you in a positive direction. Okay, one more card, please. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, so here we have the King of Cups. And, you know, that is that real balanced energy that is, you know, on an emotional level. That means you're very grounded. You're very sure of yourself. You really have got it all in hand as far as what you know and what you feel and the direction that you're going. And so you've definitely got the energy of the King of Cups. The King of Cups can also be a Scorpio energy, if that makes any sense to you. And then you have this Three of Stars. Beautiful. Now, you know, this is you moving on. This is you seeing what's out there for you. You know, you've done what you've needed to do. Now it's your turn. It's your time. It's your time to look out and see the whole world in front of you. You know, you're looking at the horizon. You're thinking, where do I want to go? Which direction? What do I want to go in? And the most beautiful thing about this, Cancer, is that you are the one in control of the situation. So very, very cool. Okay. I'm going to just do a clarifier for the Queen of Swords. Oh, got three there now. Let's see. Oh, we've got 5. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's go from here. So they have the Ace of Wands. So the ideas are coming through so that you can really start to bring some creativity in some projects, a new job, a new situation, whatever it is that you've been offered this. You've been offered this from Spirit. They're bringing through this energy of passion, of wanting to, you know, really starting to make things work. You've got the abundance there. There's so much abundance that the leaves are falling because it's so heavy with, you know, with that yeah, that abundance, those resources, everything you need. So very strong energy there for you. Then we have the Fool. So this is going to allow you to step off and do whatever you feel that you need to do. As we had in that clarifier before, it was looking to see where you wanted to go. The Fool is going to allow you the opportunity to sort of take some risks in a way that, you know, that's going to benefit you. And it's going to take you out of your comfort zone. Oh, and then you have the Star, which is beautiful. So you're going to get your heart's desire. You know, you wish upon that star and that heart's desire is going to come through. You know, you may find that this is, you know, this comes through for you because this is what you've been wishing on. This is what you've been hoping for. And the energy that you're bringing out there by spending that time alone, Cancer, is allowing you to actually open up for that moment to happen because you had the King of Cups there as well. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups is all about choices. So there will be choices for you. You will find that there, if it's an opportunity, there'll be plenty, there'll be several opportunities that you will be looking at and trying to decide. If it's relationships, then there could be several people there that you are sort of, oh yeah, kind of considering, and you can, sort of thinking about which direction you want to go in. This can also be you deciding what you want and what it means to you. Okay, and the last card, back to the Wheel of Fortune. Right, we started with that on the overall energy here of your reading, the Wheel of Fortune, and we finished on the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. So timing is everything. Take this opportunity to do what you need to do, Cancer. Okay, last card. Last card. Excuse me. To round off the reading. And Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. Yes. Yes. Take this time to go within, to learn more about yourself, to align yourself as we talked about earlier. And this is just backing that up, that yes, that is the direction that is for you this week. Honour your inner knowing, because you know what's right for you. You know instinctively what you want. You may have sort of pushed that aside a little bit, but remember, this has all been about you finding yourself and what is really, you hold true for you. So beautiful ending to your reading there, Cancer. You have an amazing week. You've got a lot, you've got a lot to consider, I guess, but it's all going to be beneficial and lead you in the right direction at the end of that. Okay, you take care. Bye.